welcome to Leadership Insights, where we explore the effective dynamics of leadership in today's complex world. I am your
I
I
am.
am your host. I am Shane Biancani, a student from Mapu Malayan Colleges, Mindanao, BS Architecture first year student, and this is my exceptional guest. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Denise. I am also a first year architecture student from Mapua Malayan Colleges, Mindanao.
So, together, we are going to explore how transparency, consistency, and active listening in leadership communication can build a trust among team members. So let's start. So, in today's world, as we can see, yes, right,
Yes, we can see.
building a trust is very important in order to gain your members' trust. Yeah. Gaining trust, to build trust, to earn respect. Am I right? Yes, it's right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very, very, very right. How can you use effective communication in building trust within your team members? So we are going to delve into the topic. And for that topic,
Example. One example.
so like for example, as we can see in today's politics, one of our leaders
Mm. Mm.
showcases lack of transparency and she deems unreliable in today's society. Sure. So yeah, we are going to start by that topic. I'm not going to drop names because I'm not going to be cancelled in today's. Yeah, being cancelled is
Cancelled.
not in your 2025 bucket list. So we are going to start by questioning my guest because she is going to answer all of my questions and going to carry my podcast. This is a pod. This is a podcast anyway, but it kind of sounds like ASMR right now. Yeah, yeah. How does transparent communication from a leader help build trust within a team?
Antiran?
Yes, A, B, C, D, multiple choice.
Letter D, none of the above.
Thank you for that answer, Kataki.
I tried lang. Anyway, um, we're talking about transparent communication. Based on the example given kanina by Bianca, where she states that one of our leaders deemed unreliable because of lack of transparent communication. Um, I think that transparent communication is essential in creating trust within your team members because even in like a small setting within the classroom, there is this um, there is this saying that a person's trust cannot be bought. So it's like you have to earn it. Now, um if you do not earn a person's trust, that equalizes to you cannot build collaboration within a team. So if a leader utilizes transparent communication, what kind of person, what kind of slow-witted person would not trust a leader who is giving you the full details of what is happening behind the scenes during his or her reign, right? Diba?
Yes.
So like Bianca's example, if um if that leader is showcasing signs of um, unreliability, such as not really giving the full audit, not really, not really giving um, the full scenario of what was going on behind his or her leadership. How can a person trust that said leader? So that is where effective communication effective, transparent communication comes in.
Yes. So, second question. In what ways do you think can a leader create an environment where team members feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and concerns?
Probably, um, a leader can create such environment if he or she does not threaten he or she does not threaten the part or the members of that community or group, because based on what's going on nowadays, there are reports wherein some people are afraid to speak up of what is going on behind the scenes of her leadership, because either they are thrown into prison,
Yeah.
or
They are sealed.
they are anyways, right? So a leader can probably build a like comfortable environment by making the members feel comfortable to share
Yeah.
you know.
So you can make your members comfortable by feeling that they are safe. They can openly share their thoughts.
Yeah, because even your friend will not trust you and will not feel safe with you if you yourself deem as a threat.
Yes. That's it. Third question. This is a Miss Universe. Yeah. What role does active listening play in strengthening the relationship between a leader and their team?
I think, um, I think personally, I think that active listening is both applicable to the leader and the member itself, because active active
This is very
because active listening implies um, listening without bias, listening without prejudice. So it is both applicable to the leader and the member, because it's active listening is like the key in order to strengthen the relationship between leader and member. Because if the leader actively listens to each of the members without bias, he or she can listen to their concerns. And if the member, both, if all of the members actively listen to the leader, they can, they can learn from their leader, as well as they can also um, feel that they are the leader is like a safe person to trust, because they will know if they are actively listening, and they're just not like listening is different from hearing. If they are just hearing out their leader, they will think that their leader is just someone who gives them orders, right? But instead, if they actively listen to what that person says, they can realize that their leader is not only there to give orders, but also,
Yes, because a leader and a member should have a symbiotic relationship.
yeah, they can um the members can feel like that person can also be a person where they can share their concerns, right?
So it must be a comfortable space.
Yeah.
So now we are going to proceed to the second to the last question.
Finally.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. So how do you think can leaders ensure their communication is consistent and clear to avoid misunderstandings?
Consistent and clear.
Yeah.
Una sa lahat, hindi itago. Sure lang. First of all, do not hide your audience.
Hala.
Just kidding.
Yes, sir.
First of all, a leader can ensure concise and clear communication by being truthful, even in
Correct.
even in positive or negative issues. For instance, if a leader actually took money or like funds, come clean, right?
Yeah.
Communicate. Because maybe if you communicate the truth, one can use one can use communication to resolve what happened, rather than you hiding the truth. Then that would suggest that you are Guilty.
Yes. Oh, by having this topic, I remember since we are classmates from senior high school up to college, I remember having this classmate for confidentiality. We're going, but not going to name drop him, but yeah, I can remember him from this topic because he was once a leader. He was supposed to be. He was supposed
Vice
to be,
President.
he was a leader for us. We thought that he is a good leader, but then it went downhill just because he he he
Spent the funds.
yeah,
Yeah.
he spent the funds and then he didn't try to communicate efficiently to us. Hence, our trust for him is going downhill. He is so inconsistent in giving his responses as to why where is the where
Where
did
the
our
funds
where
go.
did the funds go? So he is lacking transparency. He is lacking consistency in communicating to us, and then yeah, he is like he's literally guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That is why you communicate the truth. That is why you
yeah.
communicate. Even if it will put you at risk, as long as you communicated the truth, justice will come out. And for what he did, Mugun, what he did was, even if he was caught red-handed, he denied it.
Yes.
So he was not showing signs of an effective leader by denying it and not communicating with the group or the class transparently, right?
Yes. He's very inconsistent with his replies. He is always showing us lies. That rhymed.
Excuses, reasons.
Yes.
That does not align with what
Yeah.
happened. So,
So
guys,
so
in order, if you're a leader, just
yeah,
communicate the truth.
be transparent.
I think that they are not telling the truth because they are afraid to lose the position. Leadership
that's
is
also-
leadership is not about the position. It's about how you handle people's lives.
Yes, you just not give orders to anyone.
If you are being a leader for the position, for the title, and you are not a leader.
No, that's a very no. So you're already cancelled. So
Cancel.
guys, vote wisely, okay? Ay, vote wisely. Be literate.
Vote wisely in
Don't waste your
2028.
vote. Don't waste your vote, okay?
Oh.
So, last question, Miss Denise.
Ayan, yung-
What are some potential challenges leaders might face when trying to build trust through communication? And how can they overcome them?
Um, for me, the one of the biggest hindrance in building trust is biases. Because, for example, in political parties, even if one leader or even if one candidate shows promise because of his academic achievements and her what do you call this? What her projects and the things that she has helped other communities with, but there is bias against her because one possible bias could be that that leader is a woman. That is already a big bias.
Yeah.
That is already like a hindrance nowadays. I don't know why that should be a hindrance for a person. You know, si Lenny.
Blue. Blue.
It's already a hindrance if you are a woman because nowadays it seems like people would not trust a female leader. Diba?
Because
Oh.
females lack leadership daw. Like, pero mostly the leaders, female.
Yeah.
You observe that.
Did you know that the motherly instinct of a female is actually what helps us become more effective leaders
Yeah.
than men.
Yes.
So yeah, I think
I'm sorry.
her. So I think that is why that is why that is one of the hindrances why leaders cannot build trust because there is bias. Either it is bias in gender or bias in families, like political families, political dynasties, bias on political dynasties, or by our prejudice. Diba?
Yes, so yeah. So that would be all. Okay, yeah, thank you for that very insightful answer, Vinny. So that sums it all, that transparency, consistency, and active listening through leadership communication can build trust, or you can earn trust to your members yeah, yeah, by being their comfortable space, right?
Safe space. In order
Yes,
to build
to
trust,
build
be
trust.
a safe space.
Yes, so I guess that sums up our topic for today. So that would be all. Thank you.